Yeah, hi. Panic in a Babylon. The time of the volcanoes on the Upper Rhine. The volcanic activity partly responsible for the formation of the Kaiserstuhl arose as a result of the rupture of the Upper Rhine Graben. Molten magma was able to rise from the interior of the earth at the cracks in the Rift Valley. And so in the Middle Miocene, around 15 million years ago, the Kaiserstuhl volcano in the Upper Rhine Graben began to grow. Over a period of several million years of volcanic activity, a volcanic mountain was formed that probably towered over the Upper Rhine plain at that time by more than 1,000 meters. The question naturally arises as to whether the Kaiserstuhl in its current form was the crater rim of this formerly so powerful volcano. This should not be the case, however, because large parts of the rock that has come to light are of subvolcanic nature. This means that these rocks got stuck inside the volcano and hardened. These rocks have now been brought to the surface by millions of years of erosion. In fact, the Kaiserstuhl has a very inconsistent structure, and volcanism is only partially responsible for its current appearance. A sharp boundary is to be drawn between the western and eastern parts. The Ostkaiserstuhl can be thought of as a line from Gegenhardt over the Vogelsangpass, die Eichelspitze, die Schönebene to about Endingen. This part is still part. This part is still part of the foothill zone and thus belongs to the other tertiary blocks that can be found around the Freiburg Bay. The East Kaiserstuhl consists mainly of tertiary lower Oligocene sediments. Its original horizontal placement is slightly altered and affected by some faulting. Various old quarries open up the different volcanic rocks of the Kaiserstuhl, such as on the Limberg, where agglomerates, coarse block sediments, tuffs, deposits from dust to sand grain size, and lava, magma that has flowed out on the Earth's surface can be seen. A special feature of the Kaiserstuhl volcanism is that carbon tides occur in addition to basalt-like rocks. These calcareous, low silica volcanic rocks are extremely rare and unique in Central Europe. Such rocks are exposed in the small quarry on the Badberg. They form the subsoil of the dry grassland of the Kaiserstuhl, which is very species-rich due to the calcareous soil. Is the Kaiserstuhl volcano still active? Even if the volcanism on the Kaiserstuhl has long since died out, the Upper Rhine Graben is a zone of tectonic activity. Because the ditch is still sinking a few tenths of a millimeter per year in the long run, this small movement leads to tension in the Earth's crust, which then repeatedly results in more or less strong earthquakes. The inhabitants of the region are used to the occasional earthquakes. On January 22nd in 2021, 1 year ago, approximately, an earthquake near Strasbourg measuring 3.9 on the Richter scale shook the region. These earthquakes usually result in little or no damage. Nevertheless, the memory comes back again when in 1356 an earthquake reduced large parts of Basel to rubble and ashes. Kaiserstuhl, stratovolcano, probably extinct. 13 hours ago, 1.915 kilometers in depth. 9 hours ago, on the other side of the Rhine, 0 kilometers in depth, 1.1. And we have so many digging operations there going on. Star cities, volcanoes, And here on the left side, somewhere, there's actually another quake. 1 hour ago, 0 kilometers in depth. It's just the same. No, it's not. There's another one. 2 hours ago. Quarry blast. Yeah. But there might be a reason why there's a quarry blast, because they're digging stuff out of the ground. So we have mining operation also here. So this region is geologically really interesting. And up here we had this crypto mountain, cryptodome, somewhere here, which, if it's still a cryptodome, might indicate that it's active, that it is a volcano still, and not just a mountain. 2.1 in Switzerland, 1 kilometers in depth, close to where we found those caves and the dinosaurs some time ago. Another curry blast. Curry. And many quakes around Clermont-Ferrand 4 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago. Vichy, you get mineral water from Vichy 1 hour ago. And it is still going on there. In what are those mountains called? I just don't remember for this. Maybe it's just still Alps. Might be. But it's really interesting. Near Gap. Near Gap. Yeah. 9 kilometers in depth. Also 9. 2, which is probably already above sea level. 5. Many waterways and stuff, lakes, craters, you have it. Thanks for watching. Kaiserstuhl Vulcano, nothing to worry about. It's millions of years old, according to common theory. Or it might be just 12,000 years old. Campifligrey, Eiffel, volcanics. Kaiserstuhl, the Alps. Maybe all got created at the same time, approximately 12,000 years ago. It would change somehow the perspective on watching the volcano of how active it could be. And if you take into consideration how much geothermal activity we have, which is volcanic activity. So I wouldn't say that these are extinct or whatever, these volcanoes. Or the glaciers. Thanks. Bye.